Hello, this is Dale, and this is my nightly video blog for Tuesday, January 5th. Well, we got some action tomorrow. I want to go ahead and get out of Disney. We'll take a look at that right off the bat. During my live session today, we talked about exiting Disney, and I did that about 1 o'clock. We got out with a 61% gain on Disney, and I'll show you exactly why. The other action we have for tomorrow is I want to get into Home Depot March 140 put and a Johnson & Johnson March 110 put. If both those are down, okay, in other words, if there's a continuation, if they're both up, you want to just hold, and we'll look to get in there sometime later. Okay, so we'll take a look at Disney, Home Depot, and Johnson & Johnson. Take a look at our ETFs, and we'll take a look at our RUT. Remember, this is not a recommendation to buy or sell. At Options Infinity LLC is not a registered investment advisor nor a licensed broker. The information and videos found on this site are for educational purposes only. Let's take a look here at Disney, and I'll show you what I was looking at. Disney made its first measured move right here, and on that measured move it's gone beyond the 127, probably down around the 161 of that measured move. Then the second measured move, it passed the 161, it's approaching the 261, and there's not much room for it to go before it's going to be considered to be oversold. As a matter of fact, I'm considering that oversold at this point in time. So at this point in time, we're looking for this to turn around and get a call, but we've got earnings looming. Earnings is the first week of February. Now, with that kind of a move, I think it's prudent for us to get out of there. And if we do get out, we're looking at a greater than 50%. I took 61% out of that trade today, and that is a well-executed trade, and that's the way you want to do it. Take a look at Home Depot. What I see here on Home Depot is that it was overbought here, and that the money flow is coming out. We've had a ready, set, go right there, but we didn't get in because the ribbon hadn't crossed over. You can see that's right about where it is now, and the ribbon has crossed over. So I think that's good for us to get into a Home Depot March 140 put. And remember, if you want to get an alert on that, the first thing what you need to do is you need to go up here to this little gadget and left click on the gadget, left click on application settings, and come over here to notification, and make sure you have both your, if you want it to come to your email, that's fine. If you want to come to your cell phone, that's fine too. You add these numbers in, then what's going to happen is Thinkorswim's going to send you a verification that you'll have to do, and this has to be verified first before you can proceed. What I want to do is get an alert when it's triggered. I want to send an email. If you want to do it to your cell phone, you want to send a push notification to your mobile device. You want to do it at the market. Go ahead and apply those settings, and then once you come over here and say, at this point I want to get into a Home Depot put, if let's see, let me just get a trend line on there, if it comes down below this point here. Okay, now you don't have to watch this. All you have to do is right click, come down here and create an alert, and you want at or below the 129.72. Go ahead and create that, and if it goes below this point, you want to get in with a put, and the put I'm looking at is the March 140 put, and that's what's going to trigger that trade for you. The other one I'm looking for is Johnson & Johnson, and Johnson & Johnson, you can see, is also overbought. Money flow did start coming out of here, and the ribbon has crossed over. So here on Johnson & Johnson, I'd be looking for just a little bit of a drop too, maybe down to around this point here, the 123. Now, once you have those in there, and we want to create an alert on that, we want to do at or below that one. Okay, and just go ahead and create. Now you've strategized. You want to get into those with a put, but if it doesn't go to that point, you don't have a continuation to the downside, and it won't alert you, and therefore you won't get filled. And that's the way to trade this, so you don't have to constantly be watching the market. If we do get filled on both Home Depot and Johnson & Johnson, we will then have 2 puts and 1 call, and we're still balanced. And remember, we want to get out of Disney tomorrow, no matter what. Take your profits on Disney and get out. If it's up or down, just go ahead and exit them. Now let's take a look at our ETF trades. And the first one, of course, is TLT. And you can see that TLT has come down and made a measured move right here. It dropped down, pulled back. Looks like it's wanting to make another measured move, and I see it possibly going down to the 119. So if it makes this measured move, you might consider taking a put on TLT. And again, we try to get at the money about 10 days out on the weekly options. The SPY, you can see how powerful this is. Here was a measured move. Now this happened overnight, so you couldn't get in this. But look how it came all the way down to the 161 and kind of sat there and consolidated. It's down to the -2 on the regression channel, and it's sitting there right now, and it looks like it's ready to make a major move above this cluster, and then it should push up a little bit higher. Now let's take a quick look at our RUT, as the RUT was up just a little bit today. And what I'm looking at here on the RUT, I'm not quite ready to pull the trigger, but if you wanted to go ahead and do that, that's fine. I was looking to try to get into a iron condor, but I think at this point, after this pretty heavy drop, I think a bull put is looking more attractive, and I actually can come down here to about the 1050, selling the 1050 and buying the 1040, and get about a $2 credit, which is nice. And you're all the way down here to the -2 on the regression channel. I think we've got some support here, as you can see, some support right there, and then you've got some support right here along with the -1. But if you want to hold on to this for a while and not put the trade in, I understand. We've got 44 days, and I usually try to get something around 40 days, and we'll be taking a look at that throughout the week. But at this point in time, I would be looking for a bull put February, selling the 1050, buying the 1040. And that's my blog for tonight. Come on back tomorrow night. Bye-bye now.